A new poll just came out and it stopped me in my tracks. We've got a problem. No, it's not inflation. It's not the border. It's not the debt. Those are all problems, but I think this one is even deeper. A brand new Gallup poll found that only 54% of Americans have a positive view of capitalism. Only 54%. And here's the part that should alarm us all. 39% have a positive view of socialism. Think about that. The economic system that built the greatest, wealthiest, most innovative nation in the history of the world is only 15 points ahead to one that has repeatedly produced poverty, shortages, and authoritarian governments. That isn't a polling problem. That's an education problem. At some point, we stopped teaching what capitalism actually is. We started treating it like it's a dirty word. So here's my question. When did we become embarrassed by the very thing that built America? Capitalism isn't Wall Street. It isn't billion-dollar bailouts. It isn't politicians handing out their favors to their friends. That's cronyism. That's corruption. That's not capitalism. Capitalism is the farmer betting on a crop. It's the dad starting a landscaping company out of the back of his pickup truck. It's the mom selling homemade candles until she can afford her first storefront. It's the entrepreneur who risks everything because he has an idea that could make somebody else's life better. That is capitalism. It's millions of ordinary people solving ordinary problems in extraordinary ways. And here's what bothers me. This poll isn't some historical outlier. Back in 2010, 61% of Americans viewed capitalism positively. Today, it's 54%, the lowest Gallup has ever recorded. Meanwhile, socialism has hovered around the high 30s for years, sitting at 39% today. In other words, confidence in capitalism is failing. Confidence in socialism is growing. That's not the American direction we should be moving in. Because if you ask me, capitalism has done more to improve the human condition than almost any idea in history. It has lifted billions out of poverty. It has fueled the medicines that save our lives, the technology that connects our families, the businesses that employ our neighbors, the innovation that keeps pushing civilization forward. And here's my favorite part. Capitalism doesn't care who your parents were. It doesn't care where you grow up. It doesn't care what your last name is. It simply asks one question. Can you create value for somebody else? Can you build something? Can you solve a problem? Can you serve people? If you can succeed. That's beautiful. As Christians, we should get this right too. The Bible never says money is evil. It says the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Those are two completely different things. Money earned honestly can feed families. It can employ hundreds of people. It can build churches, fund ministries, support charities, sponsor a little league team, bless a community. Success isn't something to apologize for. It's something to steward. And that's the lie we're starting to teach an entire generation. We've convinced young people that profit is exploitation, that ambition is selfishness, that business owners are villains, that if someone succeeds, someone else must have lost. No. In a free market, success comes from serving people better than anyone else. You don't get rich because someone owes you. You get rich because you create something people willingly choose. That's the deal. That's freedom. So no, I'm not celebrating that 54% of Americans still believe in capitalism. I'm asking what happened to the other 46%. Because America didn't become America because government got bigger. America became America because ordinary people were free. Free to dream, risk, and fail. Free to get back up, to build. Free to leave something better for their kids than what they inherited. That's the American dream. And if we're only 15 points away from believing socialism deserves the same level of admiration as capitalism, then we've got a lot of work to do. Because capitalism didn't just build our economy. It built the greatest middle class in history. It built the American dream, and it's worth defending.
Hey, we the people like Garcia, so that's no excuse.